Welcome to day number 3 on our Lebanon shoot. Today, I'm starting the day still chasing a bicycle man down the hill. Yeah, that's it. Let's do it. Next on our storyboard is a shot with this very modern mosque in the background. The only problem is there's like 4 roads crossing right in front of the mosque and the camera's on the other side of the road. So while we're shooting, we have to try to stop all the cars. And people have been quite stubborn because it's the morning, they're trying to get their day going and they really don't want to stop. So everybody's been fighting to try and stop the cars. And also, it's also really hard for the cars to see the cameras because a lot of times it's just a dude hiding behind a tree somewhere with a little camera. So they're just like, why are you stopping me? What is going on? So it's been quite funny. We have one more shot to go and then we're gonna move on. But right behind me, they're working out the timing right now. In this scene, I'm still chasing the bicycle and we gotta orchestrate some shots where there's some near misses. So we gotta really work out the timing. The bicycle just passes the camera and then I pass the camera right afterwards, which has been proven to be quite tricky. More tricky than I expected actually, but we're getting there. It's a science. Look at them work it out. This is what being a filmmaker is like. Okay, ready? So Selim, my director, is not riding the bike. He's simply gonna pull it out of frame. And it should look convincing. We just arrived at the next location. However, it seems like we're a bit early because they haven't opened it up for us yet. So we're legitimately breaking into a place that we have permission to shoot in. Oh my God, let me jump. Everybody just hop the fence. Welcome to the Cedar Forest. The cedar is the national symbol of Lebanon. It's on their flag. And these trees are like hundreds and hundreds of years old. This is a national park. Super pretty. I get to climb on the trees. Sounds amazing. Very excited. I tried to do a full twist off this tree, but doing parkour in nature is so much more technical than doing it in the city because there's no flat surfaces. I have to really get my feet in the perfect position, make sure I spot where I'm going, and right where I want to land, there's this pokey rock in the floor that I'm trying to avoid. So as I'm flipping, I'm trying to see the rock, recognize where it is, and then put my feet in a different position. And I just realized on this take that I have to over-rotate a little bit because as soon as I land, this slant is trying to push me back here. So try to adjust on the next take and then hopefully it will all work out.
I hear thunder, I hear lightning, I hear wonders and everybody wanna go, but no one really cares to know. I see marvels, I see titans and some troubles that everybody has to face, that no one really can erase, and they hide away from me.
The age of this tree is more than 3,000 years old, and it's 16 meters in circumference. And today's motto is, I feel very appreciative that I get to do this as my job, that I get to come to these places and they actually want me to climb this tree. Normally there would be no way you'll get in so much trouble for climbing this tree. It's like national treasure. But today I get to do it. I don't have to. Why am I pulling this out? Sorry. Today I get to climb it. I'm really excited. I'm really appreciated that I get to do this.
When you worry, I worry. It's no hurry, 'cause we got all the time we need. If we're in love, then we'll succeed. I heard laughter, I heard music. I thought, baby, there's no way we could ever lose it. There's no way we could ever break or bruise it.
This waterfall is so badass. Like all the places you've seen in these vlogs, they're so close together. They're all in this tiny area, which is really badass. You can just come here and just see everything. And this is such an epic location. It's so like, you're just like in the middle of the waterfall. It's all around you. Unfortunately, it's also really wet, and I have to do a flip right in the middle of it. So, see how that goes. I am tucked away in this little crevice crammed between the rocks because it is insanely windy out there. This is Neha Fortress, which is a fortress, a secret fortress carved into the mountain. Apparently some of the royalty tried to hide from the Ottoman Empire here once, and then I was told the Ottomans tried to smoke them out and they suffocated. That was a story with a happy end. We're here today to shoot the very first scene of this parkour tourism film. I'm going to be part of a tourist group, and I'll spot a piece of paper sticking out of a rock, tug on it, and I find out it is the treasure map. And thus my journey begins chasing this treasure map and the treasure throughout this whole area. There's some difficult jumps here. I have to do a chase behind another freerunner, Arman from Turkey, who's trying to take the map from me. We're jumping really close next to a death drop, so we got to be really careful there. Then I got to do a wall flip to grab the treasure map of him, which I'm also a little bit worried about because the landing is super slanted. Oh look, I got an ant on my arm. Hello. Oh, he's gone. He did the drop. hiding the map up on the rock so I can then find it. Everything here is super slanted. It's kind of difficult to even set up a ladder. Is that how you set up a ladder? That's not how. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm sure I'll figure it out. It's been a long day. It's been a long 3 days. So in this fortress they used to have silos because there was a lot of soldiers here and they would keep grains for them to feed them. And this is one of those silos. It's basically a tiny hole in the ground that then opens up into this huge cavern. And for one of the other shots in the video, I need to fall into this silo as a transition or jump into it. It's a terrible jump that I would never do normally. But for the transition we're going to do it with a crash mat. We have this DIY built bean bag filled with foam, which we're going to put on the bottom, and then we have a bed mattress that we're going to put on top. We can't have a proper mattress because we couldn't fit it through the hole. So we'll see how this works.
Nice spot. Are you okay? Yeah. You're fine? Thanks.
Okay.
Perfect! Okay, Dad.
Round of applause for Jason.
Let's go.
Off it in.
Oh shit. Got it, thank you.
Hey, where's my high five, man? Where's my high five? Okay. It's gotta be part of this.
What I didn't quite anticipate is that the floor down there is just a little bit slanted. So when I hit the mattress, it bounced me back off the mattress and I went almost into the puddle. I just put my arm down this far into the puddle. Look up. It smells pretty bad. I'm gonna clean it off and then we're gonna do the next take. But that worked. One shot, we got it. Let me introduce you to Hala and Hani. They're the two people who made this whole thing possible. Thank you so much.
We want to thank Jason before everything because we know that he had some minor injuries and in spite of that he made it happen. So he's a real champ.
Yes, and we have to continue feasting for the next 3 days to make up all the trouble and the weight that Jason lost.
It's all good. They've
Lebanese hospitality.
feeding me with hummus, wraps, meat. It's been a feast.
That's the real treasure for Lebanon. Food.
The treasure of Lebanon is definitely the hummus. The crew's just wrapping up with some drone shots right now. Magnificent sunset. Yeah, that's the end of the day. We're wrapped for today. I'm done with pretty much all my action. We just have some pickups tomorrow. So this is like a huge weight off my shoulders. Like everything worked out. We got everything. It was a super awesome day. We got some really cool shots. I'm really happy with everything. Of course, we're not fully done yet. We're gonna have another episode for you guys tomorrow, but I hope you enjoyed today's episode. A lot happened. And yeah, if you want to see the full video, the final product of what we're working on here, there's a link in the description. Probably a link up there. If you like, you know where to find it. I'll see ya.